So now once I have my feed, let's say I want to organize some data, I can go here, and these are my categories. So you can have blog, these are the different blogs that I follow. I have news, these are some of the different news outlets I follow, web comics, and then I have just some other stuff here that I haven't quite categorized. But I can click on a new category. If I already have sources here, so let's say I want to create a new category and I want to put my guitar stuff in here. I drag and drop and it's going to pop up a label, and I'm going to call this Guitar Fetish. And we'll hit create. And so now I have a new category here called Guitar Fetish, and so now I can drag this other Warmoth feed in here, and I can add all kinds of stuff to here. So I have these. This is some of my fisheries news stuff that I follow, some professional organizations that I'm in. So we'll call that fisheries, and it will put these in alphabetical order. So there's my fisheries. So now I have nothing left that's uncategorized. So now I can change that category. I can delete categories. And so now we go over here to the all view, and this is everything currently in my feed. But now I can click on fisheries, and bam, there's my fisheries feed. And I can change this to have different views. So with something like this, maybe I just want to read the entire post without clicking on it. And so now I have the entire post there, or the link that I can click on. So that's one of the cool organizational aspects of Feedly. One thing I also want to talk about is adding feeds. So for those who aren't familiar with how to use an RSS feed, so let's go to the News Miner. The News Miner has an entire page dedicated for their RSS feeds, and it's part of their main site. If you go to Home, and then you click on oops. If you go, the easiest way to find it's usually just to go all the way to the bottom here. And so you have RSS feeds is right there, and there's probably another way to find it. I'll include the link on my page or on my post. So it tells you what is RSS, how can I use it, how do I get a newsreader. Ignore their how do I get a newsreader. Most of these are not that well known that I know of. So this is the important part. Below are the sections available for syndication. So when you hover over, you can go to local blogs, staff blogs, some of these, obituaries, special features, online features, news. So let's do news. I'm a big fan of Dermot Cole. So let's click on Dermot Cole, and it's going to bring up a new tab. And so you're going to see all this text on the page. Ignore the text that you see on the page. What you're really interested in, and you can't see it with the way I have the screen cap set up, but you're going to get a URL in your browser, and you want to copy and paste that URL. So now when you go to Feedly, you can click on this magnifying glass, which is your search icon, and you can just copy and paste that URL, and what it's going to do is it's going to pull up search results, and it's going to say this is the feed you're looking for. So now when I click on, if I hover over, I can add this source to your Feedly, select to create a new category. So now I have the title, and I can put it in my news category, and I hit add, and it's going to tell me it's added. So now when I go to news, I should see there's a category over here called Fairbanks Daily News Miner, and when I click on it, I see all articles by award-winning editorialist Dermot Cole. And so hopefully that sheds a little bit of light on what an RSS feed is, what some of the alternatives are to Google Reader. These are just some of the really popular ones that I picked. I'll give a more detailed rundown in the full post that this is a part of. And I'll include a lot of links and things to help to content that I read and to show like some of the different news sources and things like that. But hopefully that gives you a better idea of what an RSS is, why it's useful, and will encourage you to explore and use your own. And and if anyone has any questions, you can always email me or comment on this post at alaskacommons.com. Thank you for your time.